Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here for some more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero content. They went ahead and updated the official Sparking Zero website. Today, we're going to go over the new HD screenshots, the official character names, just because we have a little bit more insight on what's going on with that. And we're also going to talk a little bit about an upcoming Playboy demo in Japan. So without further ado, make sure to drop a like on today's video and let's hop straight into it. So first and foremost, they went ahead and updated this about a week ago. But at the bottom right corner, we do have the rating, right? It's still T for teen, but they did change the description a little bit. This is what it said before: blood, suggestive themes, and violence. Now it says violence, mild suggestive themes, mild language, and in-game purchases. So they did remove blood. And I'm not sure if, well, obviously it is gone, so it might not be in the game, but I do believe there's going to be a little bit of that, maybe like the red scuff marks. You know how when the character or opponent gets absolutely destroyed, they start getting like these red scuff marks around the character model. It might be something similar to that, or maybe we're just not going to have any of blood in the game, which is, you know, it doesn't necessarily matter to me all too much. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know they went ahead and updated the ratings, or the description for the rating at least. So moving over here to the character list, yes, of course, with every single character trailer, they always update the roster afterwards. So starting over here at the very top, we do have Trunks Kid Super Saiyan, Goten Super Saiyan. Oh, and this dual ultimate, by the way, I mean, it was extremely epic. Of course, the dual ultimates or tag team supers are going to be returning. In order to perform those, you have to participate within the 5 versus 5 battle mechanic. Something similar to the fusion. If you want to fuse during battle, then go ahead and pick, for example, Goku and Vegeta, and then that's how you fuse. Same thing with the ultimate attacks. You have to have the specific character on the team. If you guys played the Raging Blast series, you'll know how to do them. But these are completely different from the ultimates where the characters tag in. So for example, Jace with the purple Comet Strike, you know how Bertor jumps in, that's, of course, I guess you can call it a dual ultimate attack, but it's not necessarily a tag team ultimate attack, if you know what I'm trying to say. So we're going to have two variants where it's going to be a normal ultimate attack, but where characters jump in like Jace and Bertor, and there's going to be actual official dual ultimates like Caulifla Super Saiyan 2 and Kale Super Saiyan, as well as Goten and Trunks Super Saiyan, right? Those are the actual dual ultimates. Moving forward, we have Gotenks Super Saiyan utilizing Ghost Kamikaze attack, and Gotenks Super Saiyan 3 using another dual ultimate attack, you know, the Super Electric Donuts, the Galactic Donuts, into the volleyball system where Piccolo jumps in. Yeah, that's from the Raging Blast series as well. It's so cool because we're just getting some features from both Tenkaichi and Raging Blast. Obviously, they were all created by the Spike developers, so it's just great to see. KO base form confirmation, more of Dragon Ball Super characters. So before we go any further, I forgot to mention, we do have the 23rd World Tournament stage, and what's up with like this green tint around the stage? You know what I'm saying? I do like how it looks, a little bit of realism. You know, the stage is kind of like being destroyed as we fight. That's cool. That's epic to me. We have the crowd in the background, but just with the green hue around everything, I don't know about that. Hopefully they change that a little bit. But moving forward, we have KO Super Saiyan. Pretty cool model. So of course this is the preset with the golden hair. Not entirely sure if they're going to be implementing the one with the green hair, you know, the controlled Super Saiyan variation. You know, that might possibly be the third transformation, because first it would be KO Super Saiyan, and then KO Super Saiyan Berserk, and then I'm assuming KO Super Saiyan controlled, but that might not be the case. If it's just Super Saiyan and Berserk Super Saiyan, then that's totally fine. But, you know, always getting more transformations would be a bit better. Caulifla, base form. Caulifla, Super Saiyan 2. So this is interesting. Something I kind of predicted within my character speculation roster, that they might be skipping out on Caulifla Super Saiyan. And to be fair, they could obviously still be doing more character introductions. So she could be added in the game later down the line, but it doesn't seem like it. just because if we go over here to the official trailer real quick, we have the character roster right here. And let's let this play out real quick. So you can see at the very left of the screen, we have the 3 characters, KO, Kefla, and Caulifla, right? If we look at the placements where Caulifla is at, we can see that there are no more character slots for her transformations. It's just base and Super Saiyan 2. Vegeta's in a way, Kefla and Caulifla are in a way, so they can't add her Super Saiyan transformation. And obviously, they've always been grouping up the character forms. I mean, just take a look at the entire roster. We have all of NZ Goku forms right here, all of NZ Vegeta forms, you know, all of future Gohan's forms, you know, Vegeta, Super, Goten, Trunks, and Gotenks, they're all over here. Broly, Dragon Ball Super, you know, they're scattering the characters themselves. However, the transformations, base forms, they're grouping those up, right? So I think it's safe to assume that Caulifla and Caulifla Super Saiyan 2 are the only ones that are going to be in the game. It does not seem like Super Saiyan 1 is going to be in the game. Very unfortunate. However, for KO, Super Saiyan controlled, that's still a possibility, because if we look up here, we have Kefla base form, Kefla Super Saiyan, and Kefla Super Saiyan 2. Up here, KO base form, KO Super Saiyan, and KO Berserk. But down here, right besides Kefla Super Saiyan, that could very well be KO Super Saiyan controlled, the one with the green hair. Hey man, that's just speculation, so we still have a chance to get KO controlled Super Saiyan, but as for Caulifla Super Saiyan 1, I don't think that's happening. That's just my speculation so far. Let me know down below what you guys think. And I think it's cool how we're getting all of Kefla's form, but it's also strange at the same time because we have Kefla Super Saiyan 1 and 2, right? But for Caulifla, we don't have her Super Saiyan 1 form. It is what it is at the end of the day. But that's just something I found pretty interesting. Moving forward, yeah, the character model for Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla, pretty epic. Going back to the character model for KO Super Saiyan, also epic. Now we have Kefla base form, Super Saiyan. I believe this is like the only image that we got of Super Saiyan Kefla. If we go back to the character trailer, Super Saiyan Kefla is only in this for like half a second. So that's Super Saiyan 2. As soon as she fuses, you know, KO and Caulifla, she transforms into Super Saiyan 2. And this is the only shot of Kefla that we have right here. When they show every single transformation, boom, right here. It seems like this is going to be her ultimate attack. You know, the attack she used against Ultra Instinct Sign Goku. Then he just bobbed and weaved everything, whatever the attack is called. And then we have Super Saiyan 2 Kefla utilizing Gigantic Burst, which makes sense because she did do that in the anime. Going up against UI Goku again. So it seems like she's using a different super attack here. Kefla Super Saiyan 2 again, Gigantic Burst. Vegito! Now we have the main characters. So new map confirmed again. 2 stages that we got from this trailer. World Tournament and the Supreme Kai planet. And look at Vegito's hair. They kept kind of like the video game tradition going. You know, we have that brown tint to it. I mentioned that in the breakdown video. So that's cool to see. But Vegito, the Potara warrior? Are you kidding me? Nah, this is just way too cool. And the stage itself looks grass, extremely detailed. I really do like how Sparking Zero is so detailed, even though the roster is extremely vast, 164 characters. That's just insane to me. Having probably a bunch of maps, obviously a bunch of characters, while the game being extremely detailed at the same time. That's just top notch, if you ask me. Moving forward, we have Vegito Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, the official name down here. So again, they did skip Super Saiyan Vegito. My assumption is that he's most likely probably going to be in the game. I mean, he was a big part of the Z anime, going up against Super Buu Gohan Absorbed. Yeah, he's probably going to be in the anime. I just don't really get why they didn't want to confirm him within this specific Fusion trailer. I mean, we got all of Gogeta's forms, but they're probably saving it again for like a Majin Buu Z trailer, or you know, something along those lines. If we go back to the character roster over here, again, the placements, we can see Vegito base form and Vegito Super Saiyan Blue right in between Vegeta and Goku Z. So either place a Super Saiyan Vegito right up here between Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, or Super Saiyan Vegito down here at the bottom left corner. Does not necessarily match it to me, but I'm pretty sure it's safe to assume that Super Saiyan Vegito is going to be in the game. Just not confirmed 100% just yet. But we do have, you know, the Yosha idol stands for Vegito. Forgot to mention that. Final Kamehameha, and it's the blue energy wave this time around. Base Gogeta. Now notice the name, how it says Gogeta and then Super in parentheses. Going back to Vegito, it does not say Super in parentheses. So the Z and Super variations might just be consolidated into one. Again, we just have Vegito and then Vegito Super Saiyan Blue. For Vegeta, since we have Super in parentheses, I guess we can assume that we're going to be getting a Gogeta Z or maybe Gogeta GT variant. It only makes sense to me. But before we talk a little bit about that, let's go over the screenshots. We have base Gogeta in all his glory, Gogeta Super Saiyan, pretty cool screenshot there, and Gogeta Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, utilizing full force Kamehameha. Comment down below which one is stronger, full force or final. Let me know your thoughts. And going back to the character roster, the fusions. So we have Dragon Ball Super, Goku and Vegeta right over here, and then we have Gogeta Super right in between them. So that could be one theory. The reason why Gogeta has Super in his name is because it's the fusion of the Super variants of Goku and Vegeta. And going back to Vegeta over here, he's the fusion of the and Z counterparts of Goku and Vegeta. So that's why I'm assuming his Super Saiyan form is going to be consolidated with his Super presets, if you will, right down here. But I mentioned this in the last video as well. I think it would be cool when we play as and Z Goku and Vegeta, we have the option to fuse into the Z Gogeta and or Z Vegito, right? And then when we play as the Super counterparts of Goku and Vegeta, we then have the option to transform into the Super variants of Vegito and Gogeta, but that does not seem like it's going to be the case for Vegito at least, right? Because we're only getting one of them. They just need to confirm the Super Saiyan form later down the line. But for Gogeta, that's still a possibility. So hear me out. Right here in between Goku and Vegeta, that could be for Z Gogeta. And it's just only one character slot because as soon as they fuse into Gogeta, he's already transformed into his Super Saiyan state. So we don't necessarily need the base form, right? It makes sense to me, man. It definitely does. We're not sure about Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, if he's going to be in the game, or any of the GT characters at that. Looking forward to the Summer Game Fest. We will talk about that later down the line. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about the fusions. Do you guys think we're going to be getting a Z counterpart? I mean, I'm assuming so. So going back to Broly, the confirmed character a while ago, it does say Broly Super for all of his forms, right? Now it says the same thing for the Super variation of Gogeta. So we could be getting the Z Broly and Z Gogeta counterpart, just going based off of the official character names from the website. Next, we do have Fused Zamasu. So it is pretty funny how they confirmed Zamasu before Goku Black, Rose Goku Black, and Zamasu himself. But it's fine. Again, this is the Fused Warriors trailer. He looks cool, right? The divine halos in the background, his aura. We have that giant lightning of absolution bird in the sky for his ultimate attack. And he does that one divine slap. But here we have half corrupted Fused Zamasu. And that's everything in regards to the HD screenshots. Now let's go over here to the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero demo. So if we go ahead and translate this post, first of all, massive thanks to Ryu Home, the video game Dragon Ball Sparking Zero demo units to be exhibited at Jump Carnival 2024. I'm not entirely sure what Jump Carnival 2024 is, but I think it's an event over in Japan only. So of course we're probably going to be getting a playable demo here. As we all know, Summer Game Fest is going to be happening, and it's already been confirmed that they're going to be hosting or showcasing a ginormous announcement. And it is possible, I guess, that they could have a playable demo over at Summer Game Fest, definitely a possibility. If not there, then obviously as time goes on, they're probably going to be having Sparking Zero at other events. Like I know there's a Gamescom event happening sometime soon. So the JVC 2024 will be held on July 21st. This is like all the information we have. But yes, a home video game demo unit to be exhibited at Jump Victory Carnival 2024. So all the people who are going to that, shout outs to y'all. Have fun. Y'all get to play Sparking Zero early. Thank you guys for the immense support on the Sparking Zero videos as always. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.